Learning English as a second language can be exciting but also difficult. One common challenge learners face is listening comprehension and speaking fluency. Two powerful techniques to improve both skills are shadowing and listening practice. In this section, we will introduce these methods, explain how they work, and help you reflect on your own learning goals. Shadowing is a method where you listen to English audio and repeat what you hear at the same time. This helps improve pronunciation, rhythm, and speaking fluency. Listening practice means training your ears to understand spoken English in different accents, speeds, and topics. Both methods are important, and when used together, they support faster and deeper language learning. This section also includes personal questions to help you think about your current skills, challenges, and learning style. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a language learning technique created by Dr. Alexander Arguel. It means you listen to English audio and repeat it out loud immediately. You do not wait or pause. You try to copy the speaker's pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Shadowing helps your mouth and brain work together. You train your speaking muscles and also learn natural sentence patterns. This technique is used by many language learners around the world. There are different types of shadowing. Standard shadowing. You repeat what you hear exactly. Silent shadowing. You move your mouth without making sound. Delayed shadowing. You wait 1 or 2 seconds before repeating. You can choose the type that fits your level and goals. What is listening practice? Listening practice means using different audio sources to improve your ability to understand spoken English. This includes podcasts, news reports, conversations, movies and TV shows, audiobooks. You do not need to understand every word. The goal is to get the main idea, practice identifying key words, and get used to the natural speed of English. There are 2 types of listening: extensive listening, listening for general understanding; intensive listening, listening carefully to understand details. You should use both methods. Listening every day, even just 10 minutes, can help you improve. Why are these techniques important? Improve pronunciation. Shadowing helps you speak more clearly. Learn rhythm and intonation. English has a musical quality. Shadowing helps you feel it. Increase vocabulary. Listening gives you new words and context. Understand native speakers. Real English is fast. Practice helps your ears adjust. Boost confidence. Speaking out loud every day makes you less nervous. How to get started. To begin using these techniques, you need a few tools: headphones, a quiet place, English audio, a notebook to take notes. Start small, listen to short audio, repeat it many times. Try to copy the speaker exactly. Use subtitles or transcripts if needed. It is important to have clear goals. Ask yourself, why do I want to improve my English? Do I want to speak more fluently? Do I want to understand movies without subtitles? Your goals will guide your practice. Personal questions for self-reflection. How often do I practice listening to English? Do I feel comfortable speaking English out loud? What kind of English audio do I enjoy? Do I understand native speakers in movies or real conversations? What is my biggest difficulty in listening? How is my pronunciation compared to native speakers? Do I notice stress and intonation in English speech? What is one small goal I can set this week? Common mistakes learners make trying to understand every word. This slows you down. Practicing only once a week. You need daily contact with English. Choosing audio that is too hard. Start with something easier. Speaking without listening. You must listen carefully first. Not repeating enough. Shadowing needs repetition. Tips for success. Be patient. It takes time to improve. Practice every day. Even 10 minutes is helpful. Choose audio you enjoy. Record yourself to check your progress. Combine listening and speaking together. Don't be afraid of mistakes. In this section, we learn that shadowing and listening are 2 important techniques for learning English. Shadowing means repeating audio out loud. Listening practice means training your ears to understand spoken English. Both methods help improve your pronunciation, fluency, and comprehension. Use the personal questions to reflect on your learning. Think about your goals, your current level, and your favorite ways to learn. Start small and stay consistent. In the next section, we will look at real examples of how to use shadowing and listening in daily life. We will also explore how to practice with different types of audio, from podcasts to movies. Stay focused, and let's keep going. In language learning, techniques are only useful if learners know how to apply them. Shadowing and listening sound simple on paper, but in practice, they need structure, patience, and context. This section focuses on real-life examples of both techniques. Every situation is crafted to support B1 level English learners who want to improve fluency, listening accuracy, pronunciation, and confidence in academic settings. We'll break this section into the following parts: examples of shadowing in action, examples of listening practice, combining both techniques and study routines, mistakes to avoid, self-check after practice. Part 1. Shadowing. Practical examples. Example 1. Shadowing a TED Talk context. University student preparing for a class presentation. Tool. TED Talk on Why We Should Trust Scientists by Naomi Oreskes, with subtitles on YouTube. Steps. The learner watches the talk once with subtitles. They listen again without subtitles and try to repeat the speaker's sentences as they hear them. This is shadowing. They rewind every 10 to 15 seconds to repeat hard parts. After repeating a segment 3 times, they shadow the next part. What they learn: natural English rhythm, academic vocabulary, peer review, data, theory, how to pronounce difficult scientific terms, how to manage longer sentence structures. B1 tip: start with slower playback speed, 0.75x, and increase when ready. Don't try to shadow the entire video in one session. Example 2. Shadowing with a podcast. Context: international student learning about environmental issues. Tool: ESL Podcasts, Climate Change Explained. Steps: the learner listens to 2 to 3 minutes of the podcast. They download the transcript. They read the transcript aloud once. Then they play the audio and try to shadow line by line. What they learn: how to follow native speaker speed, intonation and stress in environmental terms, carbon footprint, global warming, listening for signal words like because, however, in conclusion. B1 tip: use short audio chunks, no more than 5 minutes, to keep practice manageable. Example 3. Shadowing for pronunciation practice. Context: a language learner struggling with sounds like th, in intonation. Tool: BBC Learning English video, The Sound of English. Steps: watch a pronunciation video about one sound, e.g. /theta as in think. Pause after each sentence and repeat it aloud. Copy the exact mouth shape and tone. Watch again and shadow without pausing, repeating each sentence right after the speaker. What they learn: accurate sound formation, British pronunciation patterns, consistency in spoken English. B1 tip: record yourself on your phone and compare your shadowing to the original. Identify what you need to fix. Part 2. Listening. Practical examples. Example 1. Listening to university lectures. Context: a student preparing to study in the UK or US. Tool: Open Yale course, Introduction to Psychology, free online. Steps: listen to a lecture once with a notepad. Write down keywords and any unfamiliar terms. Play the lecture again while reading the transcript. Summarize the main ideas aloud in English. What they learn: how academic lectures are structured, common lecture phrases. As you can see, the key takeaway: let's move on. Note-taking while listening. B1 tip: don't worry if you miss some parts. Focus on understanding the general message first, then work on details. Example 2. Listening with subtitles. Two-phase method. Context: practicing comprehension and vocabulary at home. Tool: Netflix documentary with English subtitles. Steps: watch the first 5 to 10 minutes with English subtitles. Watch the same section again without subtitles. After watching, write down 5 new words, 3 important facts, 1 personal reaction, what they learn, context-based vocabulary learning, listening for details, reflection in English. B1 tip: Repetition is key. Don't skip the second viewing. Your brain improves each time. Example 3. Listening to native conversations context. Learning casual academic English tool. YouTube video, a day in the life of a university student. Vlogs. Steps. Watch a vlog of a university student's daily routine. Focus on common phrases like, I have class at 9. Let's grab lunch. I'm cramming for finals. Use an app like Quizlet to collect these phrases. What they learn: real spoken English, idiomatic phrases, informal academic talk. Rying to shadow full videos too fast. Mistake. I watched a 20-minute video and tried to shadow all at once. Why it fails. The brain can't handle too much new info at once. You lose quality. Fix. Focus on 1 to 2 minutes. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Deep practice is better than fast practice. 2. Ignoring pronunciation. Mistake. I shadowed, but my accent isn't changing. Why it fails. Without listening carefully to sounds and stress, you just repeat words incorrectly. Fix. Study phonetics. Use slow speed. Record and compare your speech. Mistakes are part of learning. If you say something wrong, it's okay. If you don't understand the first time, no problem. That means you are learning. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Many learners stop practicing because they feel embarrassed. But fluent speakers also make mistakes. Even native speakers. Consistency is more important than perfection. You don't need to study for 3 hours every day, but you do need to study a little bit every day. 20 minutes of focused practice is more powerful than 2 hours once a week. Routine. Example Monday, listen to podcast. Tuesday, shadow short video. Wednesday, write reflection. Thursday, listen and summarize. Friday, practice pronunciation. Weekend, speak to a friend or teacher. What did you learn from listening? Listening helps with understanding accents. You can hear different voices and still follow them. Hearing real English. Not just from textbooks, but how people really talk. Building vocabulary. You see new words in real situations. Understanding fast speech. Even if someone talks quickly, you can follow. Example, you listen to a podcast and could write down the main ideas. That's academic progress. Speak without fear. Most people say, I'm afraid of speaking English. But remember, when you listen and shadow every day, your brain becomes faster and stronger. You won't need to translate in your head. You will think in English. That is the goal. You are the only one who can improve your English. Teachers and tools help, but you do the work. You have the power. You must think about the future. English is not only for one test or one class, it is for your career, your studies, and your life. After 1 month of shadowing short videos, many students report, now I speak without stopping all the time. This is a big step. Dear learner, if you read this far, you are serious about improving your English. That matters. You don't need to be perfect. You need to keep going. Shadowing and listening are not just skills. They are habits. Every time you copy a speaker's voice, your brain grows. Every time you understand a podcast, your confidence builds. Maybe your goal is to pass an exam, study abroad, or just speak fluently with others. No matter your reason, this is the way forward. Speak loud, listen carefully, be brave. And remember, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. Good luck, and keep going. Learning English is not always easy. Sometimes it feels slow. Sometimes you want to give up. But remember this, every time you listen to a podcast, every time you shadow a sentence, every time you speak out loud, you are moving forward. You are doing something that many people are too afraid to even try. You are learning a new language, a new way to think, a new way to connect with the world. Yes, it takes time. Yes, you will make mistakes. But that is exactly how progress works. Step by step, word by word, day by day. If you practice often, if you stay curious, if you believe in yourself, your English will improve. You will speak more clearly. You will understand more. And one day, without even noticing, you'll realize you're not translating in your head anymore. You're just thinking in English. That is real success. And you are on the way, so don't stop now. Keep listening, keep shadowing, keep growing. The power of hard work. Talent is good, but hard work is better. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You just need to be the one who keeps going. If you work hard, every day, even a little, your progress will surprise you. Others may stop. You won't. Others may wait for the perfect time. You'll create your own time. Every great speaker, every confident learner, every fluent person you admire, they were once beginners too. The only difference? They worked hard and didn't give up. So remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to work hard, work smart, and keep moving forward. If this guide helped you, and if you want more lessons, tips, and motivation to improve your English, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. New videos are coming every week to support your journey. Let's keep learning together. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.